Welcome back to the channel. The lighting gonna be a little darker because it's nighttime, but hey, I guess that fits with the whole spooky season since it's October, so we alright. But let me give a shout out to Ivy Cowboy. This was her recommendation, and this is Taylor Swift. How Did It End? Live from the Eras Tour. So this is the Friends Arena, and we're gonna hop right into it. Original link will be in the description. Definitely love a lot of Taylor Swift's music. I actually have a Taylor Swift playlist, and one thing I've always said about her music that I love the most is just the poetic vibes. I'm a songwriter myself, so her songwriting skills, the way you could just sit back and visualize everything she's talking about. And I always said Taylor Swift has bars, like she legit says things that are very clever, and you just got to keep up with her because she can say things that can go over your head if you're not catching it. But with that being said, let's get to it. If I didn't already say it, original link in the description. This was uploaded by Building 55. Shout out to Building 55. Here we go. This is from Country Poets. It was a hot house cloud in my outdoors. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come on, it's happening again. The empathetic, hopeless sense will tell no one except all of our friends. We must know how did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances? Soon they'll go home to their husbands, small cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops? Walk I don't know what it was about this one, but I felt like I was in the crowd to the point where I felt like not nervous, but I just kept fixing myself up, just feeling like, hold on, like I need to, like a special occasion, right? That's the energy this gave off, which obviously it is a special occasion. I mean, looking at the crowd is just mind blowing. You know, just imagine being Taylor and just that's what you see. The piano work she did was incredible. Man, how did it end? If you guys see me typing, it's because I went and I had to pull up those lyrics. So I'm gonna read a little bit of those lyrics because it's definitely deserving. And as me being a songwriter myself, gotta dive a little bit. So I'm gonna just pick some lyrics. Whew, we were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances. It fell victim to interlopers' glances, lost the game of chance. What are the chances? Remember when I said Taylor Swift has bars? Lost the game of chance. What are the chances? Soon they'll go home to their husbands, smug because they know they can't trust them, then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops? Walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it off. One gasp, and then how did it end? Whew. Okay, so just reading a little bit of that, what sticks out to me is, um, I guess what hits the most is we were blind to unforeseen circumstances. It just sucks because in life you never see things coming. You know how in movies, TV shows, you always hear people say it can't get any worse than this, and then life just hits them with the uppercut out of nowhere. It'll be that person that just you just got the worst news ever, and they'll scream, it can't get any worse than this, and next thing you know, it's thunderstorming, raining on them. So those unforeseen circumstances that life throws are brutal, can be very brutal. But at the end of the day, you just gotta ride with the waves, roll with the punches. We learned the right steps to different dances, and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances? Then pretty much when she's talking about soon they'll go home to their husbands smug because they know they can trust them. I think I read that wrong. I think when I first read it I said can't trust them. They can trust them. Then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops? Basically talking about people gossiping, people spreading the news, and all the headaches, and I guess in a sense almost like a little humiliation ritual, pretty much of being in a relationship that you may have painted out to be perfect or to be going good, and then everything goes wrong. So once you call it off, there is a humiliation there. There is an embarrassment there because it's like damn. Once again, unforeseen circumstances led you to just crashing the whole boat crashing. You getting on a boat. It's like getting on a yacht into a yacht party. Everything's good. Everything looks so nice. You don't know that yacht's about to hit an iceberg. Down a little away. There's an iceberg waiting, and you hit it, and next thing you know, everything goes downhill. While other people's yachts are still partying. They're still partying in their yacht. So they're seeing yours, and they're calling around. Did you hear? Their yacht went down. So yes, that can be very embarrassing. She also said, whew, I think what hits me the most when she said it's happening again, how did it end? Knowing her backstory personally about her having, going through a lot of breakups and it being public, for her to say it's happening again, I know that hits different for her. How did it end? I can't pretend like I understand how did it end. So that was just a little deep dive into the lyrics, and it honestly reminds me of this TV show I just got done watching. If anybody's watched Chaos on Netflix, about like these humans and these Greek gods. Long story short, right? Um, Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Long story short, this guy goes all the way, finds a way to go all the way to the underworld to save his girlfriend who died, and she fell out of love with him. Let's put it like that. So he did all that, and she still fell out of love with him. And this is like the perfect song that goes with what I just got done watching it, like right before this video. I mean, Same thing, like how did it end? That was his whole thing. Like how could this even happen? I just went all the way to the underworld to save you, and not only did she fall out of love with him, but she fell in love with somebody else that she met in the underworld. Like I said, spoiler alert for those that have not seen that. But this goes perfect with that. I mean, it's life, life can suck like that, unfortunately, And clearly, a lot of people, more than a massive amount of people, relate to these lyrics. Just looking at that sea of people while she sings this, I even feel like the color blue that she's wearing goes with the song for some reason. Almost like, yeah, definitely like blue, feeling blue. It just goes with the whole vibe, right? Even the lighting on while she's on stage is blue. Let me see this first. Yeah, even the lighting is blue. I didn't dress for the occasion. I'm sweating bullets. It's hot in here right now. So, and I just keep feeling like, I don't know, she's making me feel like I should have like threw something better on. Like, I kid you not. Like, that's the aura. Her aura is on 1,000 right now. This whole video, even though it looks like it's just from the fan cam, this whole video still makes me feel like I didn't dress for the occasion. Like I should have got a little more spliffy or something. I'm feeling like I'm not even proper enough. Like I should have, threw something on and reacted to this. But it's all good. I'm coming as real as possible. So yeah, that it's just amazing. Looking at that arena, uh, I just can't imagine how Taylor would feel at this point. I know she's so used to it, but the truth is, do you ever really get used to something like that? Do you?
We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances?
Nah, that's my favorite line right there. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances?
Soon they'll go home to their husbands, small cause they know they can trust him. Then feverishly calling their cousins. Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear they called it all off? One gasp and then how did it end?
Okay, Taylor. You definitely she definitely did amazing. I think one thing about her for her mumbling, one thing about this performance specifically, and as well as many others that I've seen of Taylor, is it always feels like she gives off this vibe like she's at home. Like she's just like she just wrote the song, or like she's at home playing the piano, got the acoustic guitar leaning on a piano, and it almost feels like she's just sitting down by the fireplace real quick and just playing this while you're in there. Like she's like it feels one-on-one a little bit, even though there's so many, probably more than 50,000 people. I wouldn't be surprised in that stadium. So it can still feel like she's talking to you one on one. And I think that's why her performances are such a big thing, because even if you're all the way in the back or far away, she has the type of music where you feel like she's just talking to you personally. It's very few songs that I could really say that I don't relate to with Taylor. So actually, yeah, there's very few songs that I can say I don't relate to, and I have reacted to her albums. Like I have, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. Like I do these reactions for real. I'm gonna put it at the end screen. You guys will see. I got Taylor Swift album reactions. I got Taylor Swift playlists. So if you're new to the channel, I do this. So after listening to her album and listening to so many songs, it's just hard not to relate. She's from my generation. She's maybe a couple years older than me. I'm 31. Let me see how old Taylor is real quick. How old is Taylor Swift? Sorry, how young is Taylor Swift? Let's see. So she's 34. We around the same generation. So I always just feel like when I listen to her music, like I'm listening to a friend that I know personally, honestly. And I'm sure a lot of people relate. So, with that being said, that was Taylor Swift. How did it end? And super relatable and just a great song overall. Great performance. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Much love, yeah.